Here's your league news wrap-up for the week of September 15th, brought to you by Laurie Okawa, League Communications Officer. From Monday's Knowledge Source newsletter, inquiring credit union minds want to know more about handling accounts of newly deceased members. To help our credit unions navigate this sensitive issue, we secured attorney, author, consultant, and nationally recognized trainer David Reed to present When a Member Dies, Navigating Deposit Accounts, Loans, and Estate Issues. This timely webinar brings practical insights and real-world strategies to help your team confidently navigate the complex issues that arise when a member dies. Today's IRA is not your grandpa's IRA. Significant changes occurred to IRAs in 2025. Join Ascensus in October for the annual IRA Essentials and Advanced Training. Gain the knowledge you need to help your members through this complex process. The highly anticipated Regulatory and Governmental Affairs Conference rolls into town this November. Don't miss your chance to hear from leaders on advocacy, cybersecurity, debit card fraud, and error claim compliance. Plus, tackle a tabletop ransomware exercise and discover the role of AI in credit union growth. From Credit Union Webinar Network, timely communication with applicants and existing borrowers is critical, especially when applications are incomplete or denied. Take this opportunity to learn about notification requirements for consumer and business applicants and avoid common regulator-identified errors. The consumer bankruptcy process is complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. Discover actions that must be taken to protect your credit union's interest in each bankruptcy situation. Get practical tools and insights needed to navigate the bankruptcy process with confidence. What's new at OnCourse Learning? Learn more about AI and how to secure it. A checklist of security and privacy threats is provided so you can act and update your IT risk assessment and information security program. Understand artificial intelligence and data protection strategies for your credit union. Learn specific error resolution requirements of Reg E and tips on documenting your investigation. Small group breakout sessions allow you to work through error resolution scenarios and discuss your process. From Tuesday's Big Idea newsletter, a delay in banking tech purchases can leave your credit union flat-footed when operational demands or risks surge. For many credit unions, the bigger threat isn't an economic slowdown, it's postponing banking tech upgrades. Abrigo explains the consequences of delaying such upgrades. The CFPB's rule changes may be behind us, but the pressure to modernize your overdraft strategy isn't. Watch this executive briefing from Advantage to learn how banks and credit unions can proactively manage risk, improve consumer trust, and protect non-interest income. You love the convenience and cost savings of Amazon Prime for your personal shopping. Now enjoy fast, free shipping, access to member-only offers, and more from Amazon Business Prime. This AI platform turns traditional phone systems into intelligent, autonomous voice agents that understand, act, and escalate, delivering personalized consumer experiences at scale, while freeing human agents to focus on complex, high-touch interactions. 8 in 10 consumers want to protect their loans, yet more than half don't recall being offered payment protection during the lending process. That's one of the key findings from TruStage's Consumer Lending Preference Survey. Discover how your credit union can meet the growing demand for protection without adding complexity to the lending journey. As interest rates decline, credit unions have a prime opportunity to capitalize on pent-up loan demand. Credit unions can meet consumer needs while boosting loan portfolios by leveraging data analytics, automation, and always-on marketing strategies. From Thursday's Conversation newsletter, the annual Kapiolani Radiothon for Kids, held September 11th to 12th, raised a record $910,285. This was the most money raised in the 19 years of Radiothon. Your league thanks Aloha Pacific FCU, Hawaii State FCU, and Hawaii USA FCU for working the phone banks taking donations, and calling out to family, friends, and colleagues. Our credit union Ohana played an important role in the success of Radiothon. One of the most anticipated credit union events of the year is the Hawaii Credit Union League Regulatory and Governmental Affairs Conference. A fun highlight or sideshow of this event is Pinned for Pack. If you missed last year's fun, here's Pinned for Pack.
It was sticky. It was stunning. It was a great way to back the pack. Pinned for Pack was a complete success at the recent League Regulatory and Governmental Affairs Conference. Donating to PAC gave people a chance to duct tape League President Tim Ashcraft to the wall. Any donation gave a person one piece of duct tape. A donation of $25 got 2 pieces of duct tape, and a $60 donation got 6 pieces of duct tape. Many credit union folks went above and beyond the suggested donation amounts. One individual donated enough to receive 48 pieces of duct tape, securing Ashcraft to the wall, as others went on to finish the task. The total donations to PAC exceeded $6,000, more than double the amount raised at last year's event.
Hawaii State FCU celebrated the grand opening of its Ke'aumoku Street branch, located at 818 Ke'aumoku Street at the base of the HMSA headquarters. The branch represents the final step in the successful merger with the HMSA Employees Federal Credit Union, which was finalized earlier this year. If you're planning to attend next year's Governmental Affairs Conference in Washington, D.C., it's time to let us know. The hotel room block at the Marriott Marquis Hotel and Embassy Suites are filling up fast. If you want to secure a room at these hotels and be close to the action at the GAC, it's time to act now. Contact Paula Sumimoto Matsushima at the League. A coalition of credit unions is embarking on another fundraising drive to help food banks on Oahu, Maui, Hawaii Island, and Kauai. A kickoff meeting was held on September 10th, hosted by the Hawaii Food Bank on Oahu, to share resources, information, and personal stories to help credit unions understand the plight of food insecurities within our communities. More information will be available as individual credit union fundraising sites go online. Please help the Credit Union Coalition make a difference in our communities by nourishing our ohana. Hawaii USA FCU is calling all credit unions to participate in a joint social media campaign called See You in the 808. This initiative aims to create awareness of credit unions in a fun and memorable way through social media. A free toolkit is available to all who wish to participate. In real-life football, it's been good for Bucks and Seahawks fans, and for the Chiefs' kingdom, it's been truly tragic. In Week 7 of PAC Online Fantasy Football, 49ers remain on top of the PAC leaderboard and are undefeated so far. Broncos gain yardage on the PAC field to score. Said an anonymous Broncos fan, the Broncos were robbed, so this PAC support helps them climb into the fantasy football race and bring good karma to the team for the NFL season. The San Francisco 49ers are still at the top of the PAC leaderboard. The score remains with 49ers score 21, Broncos score 7 and advance to the 50-yard line, Seahawks score 7 and remained at the 30-yard line, and Raiders are still at the 50-yard line. The other teams are at the concession stands waiting for their beer and bratwurst. The Kauai chapter remains leader for the Chapter Bowl, but the Oahu Aloha chapter is trying to stage a comeback. Keep making those PAC donations online at the League PAC donation station. Mention your favorite NFL team in the description. Only one team per donation, please, and get in the game. And that's a wrap on this week's League News. Check your inbox for our weekly newsletters. If you missed an issue, go to our website, click on Publications, and review our video and newsletter archives. And always remember to live the dream.